Corpus Christi hotel for $7.59. Looks like they're using a blank key card, but that's okay. Anyway, so we have a room tonight, so let's go in. Going in, we have a newer Ving card RFID lock set. Pretty nice. We've gotten yet another premier room today, so that's nice. Close the door, turn on the light, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, it is 2022. We have returned to the Omni. And this year I decided we were going to stay again because I had a really good experience last time, so I booked it again. We have yet another premier view room today. Coming in the room, you have a door with a sign with all the laws. This one's actually from the 80s. First of all, this is no longer the Bayfront Tower, it's just the Omni. This was the Bayfront Tower. There was a Shoreline Tower 2 doors down. That's now a Holiday Inn. Now, the reason why I say that this is old is, first of all, it tells you to leave your room key at the front desk. Hotels don't do that anymore. You don't leave it at the front desk when you leave. And as well as that, this font looks 80s. This is original. Below that, we have the laws and all that stuff. Checkout time, maximum rate, which is $699. Here we have a Omni Do Not Disturb sign. We will be using this. We also have a newer Ving card RFID lock set with the deadbolt and the latch lock. Both work perfectly fine. No complaints there. Now, there's my luggage. But going into the room, the soundproofing here has always been like that, but when you're back behind the beds, it's not really a problem. In the closet here, we have some hangers, dry cleaning, some nice robes. These feel very nice. You also have a little luggage rack, ironing board. Everything you could want in a closet, they got it. Over here are some papers that they gave us. First of all, they gave us this paper which basically says the crickets, apparently there's a bunch of crickets around, and they say if it's a problem, let them know. They'll spray them, but of course, there's not much that they can do about the crickets. I mean, it just comes with the territory. In Corpus Christi, I mean, it's about what I expect. We also have a paper basically saying what they do and don't do, and the front desk agent also gave us some beach recommendations. Again, there's the room key, which interestingly, it's blank. It's literally a blank room key. I've never seen that before, but I guess the custom ones were on back order. Here we have some coffee. It looks like we have some Members Mark Supreme coffee. Interesting choice. And some Stance coffee decaf. Now, I like the Stance stuff, so I'm happy to see that here. We have a nice Keurig, which looks clean. And as well as that, we have a little Stance pamphlet, if you guys would like to see that. Every Omni I've seen has them now. You also get your sugars, sweeteners, creamer, everything you would really need with coffee. Trash bin. It is worth noting that this is on a dimmer, like almost every light in an Omni. We have a newer ice bucket and cups. Glad to see they replaced the rusty one. They've definitely made some improvements since last time. Now looking out into the room, as you can see, we have yet another premier view room. We have the beds, which we will look at in more detail in a second. We have a desk, which has a little binder. This is basically what tells you about the hotel, room service menu. They've pretty much returned to full operation as of this year. We have a TV. Now this is a pretty old television set, but it seems like it's actually been upgraded with a more modern remote system, and I like these smarter TV systems because these are pretty nice. This one, I don't know if it's got Chromecast or not, but if it does, that would be cool. Down here, we have some drawers. They work well. I will say the problem with the furniture being a little bit scuffed up is another problem, but it is much less of a problem in this room than it was last year. In this one, we have a little cabinet with a safe mark safe. Oh, with a free pamphlet. What's this? Oh, okay. It basically says how to use the safe. The safe does work. We can try it. I love that beep. I love how it's also branded as an Omni safe. Yes, Omni made the safe, guys. That's actually the mechanical backup cylinder in there, but it's a little bit slow. Maybe the battery's starting to die, but it still works fine. We have an Avanti mini fridge, which is very cold, and it has got a light. And it doesn't smell like someone else's rotting food. Cool. Here's the opt-out of housekeeping thing. We'll probably put this instead of the Do Not Disturb sign. But basically, if you just want to opt out of housekeeping, they will donate to let's see here. They'll donate to Feeding America. I like how Omni does that. That's one of the reasons why I keep booking these places. They're very good with charity. We now have a chair with a nice table. This was not here last time, but as a welcome amenity, it's also a very big chair. It's almost a love seat. That might be what it is. We get a lamp here, which this one's actually not... Oh, no, it is on a dimmer. They're all on dimmers. Every lamp I've ever seen in Omni is on a dimmer. Now, like last time, we pushed this down. Our room has a balcony. And this time we are all the way up on 17. And wow, that is an incredible view. As you can see, we are really high up. Ooh, I don't know if people are gonna like that view. There's some marina down there. Really good food. There's some other stuff. Though yeah, pretty nice. But anyways, let's go back in the room. Now, they do have an energy saver device installed in these rooms. This basically cuts off the AC whenever you're opening the balcony. When you turn it on, it was down at 68 when I got in here. We'll turn it on. It seems like it's running perfectly. Plenty of cool air. You can definitely hear the compressor in here, so this thing does have its own built-in compressor, but it seems like it does work. Also, this doesn't have an energy saver built in, which I like. I hate when hotels toss in an energy saver and don't let you opt out of it the easy way. Anyways, though, now we've made it over to the bed, which is the main attraction of the room. We have a nightstand with 2 outlets on this lamp, which is also on a dimmer switch, so if you want to set the mood, or I like this because let's say it's 2 a.m. and I want to get a drink of water, I don't have to wake up the person sleeping with me. I can just dimly turn the lamp on, run to the bathroom, get what I need, and come back. No one gets woken up. It's great. But we're going to tear apart this bed since it's closer to the AC, and I always take the bed closer to the AC. Anyways, it seems like we now have some custom Omni pillowcases. They also have a new linen set, and man, these linens and pillows feel great, and they also give you 4 pillows now. No complaints. Pulling it back, it looks like we're still doing the classic bedding pattern of Corpus. Or no, did they get rid of the wool blankets inside? We will find out in a minute. They did. Now, pulling back this, we have a newer top sheet. In the side, we don't really have a down comforter. It's more of a blanket, but this is a much nicer and softer one than last year. And then we have a bottom sheet. These sheets feel great. This mattress is really nice. They have this like foam topper thing on it. Really good mattress. Feels brand new otherwise. No complaints with the bedding here. Though just like last time, the bedding's amazing and probably the best part of this room. I will say it's a little bit dated in the bedroom, but keep in mind we're in Corpus Christi. Everything's going to be 20 years out of date. So this is about what I expect, and this is probably still the nicest place on the island. So, well, it's not really an island. It's more of a marina, but still very nice. I have no problems with the room. But why don't we now venture into the bathroom, since we haven't seen that yet. Going into the bathroom, that's what you first see. It's a little bit older, but it's very nice. I think this one might actually be a bit better than the first bathroom I received here. Closing the heavy door, we get a nice doorknob with a lock. I like seeing that. We have a sink with great water pressure. I like how there's no water saver on this thing too. Nest Sicilian Tangerine Soap. I love the Nest products, so I'm happy to see them here. You get a little makeup mirror with just a regular mirror and the magnifying mirror. Oh god, you can really see my camera. You also get the tiny bottles. Actually, these are much bigger than the normal tiny bottles of the Nest Sicilian Tangerine collection. We have the body wash, conditioner, shampoo, and behind that we got the lotion. This year they gave us shampoo, much appreciated. Opening this, you get your cotton swabs and cotton balls. Kleenex is right here. We have a towel, which I have not seen a hotel full of them like that in a very long time, other than that one Marriott. I love this time travel back to the early 2000s. We have an older commode, but I'm sure it works. We have a shower, no dispensers. I hate dispensers if you ever watch my videos, so I'm happy to see that. We have a nice bath bar, again, another Nest product. It would be nice if they had a soap dish in here, but I guess that your bathtub is now a soap dish as well. We have a newer water shower head. It's not really a water saver, but they could definitely use to dip that in vinegar, but this is a minor flaw, and for Corpus, it's kind of expected. I'm not really going to ding them down too hard over that. Here we have a newer shower control, which I like this one because you can control the temperature and the pressure independently. So let's say if that's too much, which that's really high pressure. I mean, it's like a fire hose when it comes out here. You'll be clean. There is a guarantee that you will be clean when you're done here. Pulling up the shower, it's already hot. Now, that is some serious pressure. It may not look like it, but there's pressure to that. You will be clean when you're done in here. Turning that off, since I don't want to wet my camera, that would not be great. Yeah, it's a nice shower. We have a nice shower curtain. I don't see any dirt on it. I will say, although it is a little bit dated, it's very clean. And as well as that, You have the regular lights here, but let's say you need the fan for the shower. A little bit noisy, but you have a fan as well. It makes some rattling noises. It's probably not good, but they'll fix that, I'm sure, when I check out. I will let them know at checkout. I mean, it's not going to hurt us in any way, so I don't see how it's big of a problem. So yeah, that was my room here at the Omni Corpus Christi. Again, I see no problems with this place. It's just as great as it used to be. They've even made some improvements, as I've discovered. So yeah, if you need a hotel in Corpus Christi, the Omni, I'm still going to say, is the one to do. And I definitely still have a recommendation for this place. Anyways, though, with that all being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and that's going to be all. Now, though, we're going to go down to the lobby, and we'll do the tour there. There's the main valet area. Today, we are now in the lobby here at the Omni Corpus Christi Hotel. And today, we're going to do a full lobby tour, now that we've seen the room. Now, this is the main entrance most guests will come through, and the first thing you'll see is the front desk right there, concierge, other concierge, and then this area. Now, in the lobby, we have a few ballrooms, a seating area, and some more. Now, there's plenty of seating. We have some escalators to the second floor, which there is a few businesses up there, which we will see later. In the back, though, we have another entrance. Now, if you came in here on a bus, that will be the door that you will go through, and the front desk will just be straight ahead. This is the bus entry. They lock it at 10 o'clock every night, so it is worth noting that if you are staying here and you get here after 10 on a bus, you'll need to use that door. There's the on-site hair salon, which I will say I have seen the reviews there. Go with caution. I've seen plenty of bad reviews. But I'm sure if you go there with appropriate expectations, you'll be fine. There is the Morcells, which is basically the Starbucks, but they use Omni's Stance coffee, which is pretty standard across any Omni. There's the escalators to 2. The business center is around the corner, which we can look at it briefly. That is the parking garage. They have some nice water. There's one of the 2 business centers, it's bathrooms. And we will take these escalators up to 2 now. You can also take the elevators. They are located just back there. And there are 5 of them. Anyways, though, we will now go up to 2 on this escalator. And we will take a look at the fitness center, pool, and more. Because that's what's on this level. There's also the restaurant and bar. Now, there is a fine dining steakhouse up on the 20th floor. But for the more casual and restaurant and bar, they are located on the 2nd floor. The restaurant's the Glass Pavilion, and I will say for hotel food, it is way above average. I actually had a pretty nice meal there the other day. There's the Topsider Lounge, that is their bar. And over there is the Glass Pavilion, which is currently closed, but that's where breakfast is and dinner as well. Though you can get dinner on the 20th floor, which is the top floor of the hotel. You also have a nice little seating area, part of the bar. But you can sit there 24/7. The bar, I believe, opens at lunchtime. Now, if we go back here, we have vending, which you can pay with card, by the way, newer cards as well. So you have that vending machine, and back here you have a few more, and as well as that, you also have the communal microwave for the hotel. So that is located on 2. There are the elevators. We will look at those a little bit later on. Let's go into the fitness center. Now, to get in the fitness center, you need a room key. And we can go in. Now, that door will close behind us and lock. Now, you can leave through that door, but to enter, they have what I call the Omni door, because you can go in either way by pushing the door. You don't have to pull the door either way. Over here, you have the first room. This is just the weights and all that stuff in this room. At least that's mostly what's in here. So all the weights are kept in here. We can look inside briefly. This is the not the cardio room, I guess. Let's see if it's open. It should be, because it's the 24-hour fitness center. Yes, it is. You just have to use the other door. Pretty nice fitness center with all the weight machines. They give you some free towels. And some cleaner as well, if you want to clean all this equipment, which is a nice amenity. Not every hotel does that. For some reason, the door has a lock on it, even though the fitness center is a 24-hour one, therefore it never closes. We'll look at the pool in a minute. I got an exclusive video of that earlier with permission from the hotel. Now the cardio room, we got some locker rooms, stairwell right here. You can get a nice little view. That right there is the cardio room. There's someone in there, so we're not gonna film them, obviously. But anyways, now we're gonna cut to a video I took earlier in the day where the hotel gave me special permission to film the pool while it was being cleaned in the morning / early afternoon. So we'll go do that, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're now gonna go down to the pool deck while it's still open. So this is what it looks like. I have special clearance to do this today, so we will go ahead and do that. Now right here is your towels. They're right here. They're only for hotel guests, so you don't need to bring them down from the room. They provide them free of charge. I like seeing that. You also have a television, which you can have full control over it. They give you the remotes, so you can watch whatever you want by the pool. That is a stairway down. There is no wheelchair access to the pool. You would need to ask hotel staff to open a door on the side for you if you're in a wheelchair. There are locker rooms / bathrooms. You also have lots of chairs in here. This pool is partially indoors, but mostly outdoors. Yeah, that's how it is. Now, if we go back upstairs, this is the main way down. There is another stairwell down to the pool in the back. The hotel has graciously shown me before I made this about how we access all this stuff. I will say the people here are great, by the way. They're the fitness rooms we just saw. Pepsi's here. Now let me just make sure no one's out here because they asked me not to film anyone for obvious reasons. That staircase goes to the pool, and this is just like a lounging area / you can just overlook the city, play games, all that stuff. They might do activities out here. I wouldn't know that, but they might. There's some nearby buildings for scenery. Overall, though, very nice pool area. Definitely above average. Going back in, they do lock this door at night, but in the daytime, mostly they don't. Alright, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that, but as you can see, they got a pretty nice pool here. Now, it is a little bit small, I will say, but then again, we're in Corpus Christi. There's a very big pool called The Beach if you want to go there. There's also a bar down there if you like a poolside bar. So they also have a lounging area, of course. Down there is a small locker room, patio type of thing. It is worth noting there is no ADA access to the pool. You will need to ask the front desk and they will let you through a gate down there if you are in a wheelchair. Otherwise, you cannot use this entrance because there is no elevator down to the pool. But the hotel will be more than happy to assist if you ask them in advance. Which is what I've noticed with every Omni. They're always there to help, regardless of what you may need. Which is very nice of them. Anyways, we will now continue upstairs. Again, there's the Topsider Lounge. That is the on-site bar. There's the Glass Pavilion restaurant. They serve breakfast until noon, and from noon to 2 they do lunch service, and then they close until 5 o'clock when they reopen for dinner. They mostly serve fine dining items such as steaks, seafood, stuff like that. But at lunchtime they do serve burgers and more casual food, and there's also no dress code. So if you're just looking for a nice way to end the day at the hotel without leaving for a restaurant, that is a good option for you to dine at. Though it is worth noting, if you want to know any kind of food information, the front desk is always here to help, and they have given solid recommendations every single time. So if you're ever in doubt, the front desk is here to help, and I've never gotten a bad recommendation in my stay, so they're very helpful here. Up here, we mainly have meeting rooms. This is their main event venue. We can look around without really poking around with this convention too much. They have 2 ATMs for your use. There's also one down on the 2nd floor by the elevators. Down there is all the ballrooms. Again, pretty decent sized venue. It's definitely not a convention hotel by any stretch of the imagination, but if you're having a small scale convention in Corpus Christi, it's a pretty nice venue from what I've heard. Also, I think I failed to mention this earlier, but as for the breakfast, which I think is something that a lot of people who stay here will do, It's your average hotel breakfast, so I will say some items are better than others. And if you go there at the right time, when it's freshly made, it's really much better than your average hotel breakfast. They also have waffles made to order, breakfast buffet, which their buffet has literally everything you could ever imagine in a buffet. And overall, very nice. Though the buffet is $21, so if you'd rather not spend that, you can spend it elsewhere, but they try to make it up and include the drink and other stuff in the rate of the buffet. So also the buffet is all you can eat, worth noting. Though yeah, that is the buffet. Anyways though, you'll now take the elevators up to my floor. And we'll show a guest floor. As you can see, there's not much to this place. It's a pretty small little property. We'll see how the elevators are. There's not many people going up. It's more people going down from the steakhouse, which is, yeah. Here's what an elevator here looks like. It is a pretty nice elevator. They're very spacious as well, I've noticed. I am up on 17. The 20th floor is the Republic of Texas. I believe there is no dress code. There was not last year, but don't quote me on that. They have a bar up there, which you do not need a reservation for, but for dining, they do recommend a reservation. I've eaten there personally. I wasn't a big fan of it myself. I thought it was really bad, but that is up to you, and I think I went on a bad night. There's an advertisement for the Glass Pavilion and Morsels, which definitely recommend. The people there are so friendly. But yeah, that's an elevator. They're again very spacious for a hotel elevator, much bigger than your average one. That's been stuck saying it's going up for a couple days. Here's the view. We look out onto the One Shoreline Plaza building, the Holiday Inn, and a couple other Corpus buildings. I will say the guest hallways are a little outdated, but everything in Corpus is. There's your ice machine, same location every floor, and here's a guest hallway. Pretty nice. They have the RFID locks now, which is nice. They used to have the magnetic ones, and they kind of sucked. I mean, they worked well, but... We have the premier view rooms, which have a balcony facing the ocean. Those are standard rooms, which have a sideways balcony. Anyways, though, I hope you enjoyed this tour, and again, it's been a great stay. Absolutely love this place, and that's gonna be all.